Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Thursday again, and you know what that means. It's another TWAB day. This one came out kind of late, I'm not gonna lie. I think it came out like 30 minutes ago or something like that. But I'm going to go over everything in this TWAB in detail, and more towards the end of the video, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on the trailers that just came out. I was actually supposed to do that yesterday, but I couldn't for some reason. But we got a lot of stuff to get into today, so I hope you guys enjoy the video. And without further ado, let's jump in. Boo. Did I scare you? Probably not. But hey, it's the Festival of the Lost. Things are feeling a bit spookier than usual. I can't take a turn in the tower without running into guardians dressed for the occasion. Eva Levante has returned, masks and all. If you missed a rundown on our spooky seasonal event, be sure to check it out. By the way, there will be a link to the blog for last week's TWAB. And if you didn't see last week's video, it's right up there in the right hand corner. So I guess just go watch that instead. So a lot of things have been happening this week. We got some in-game content with the Festival of the Lost dropping, and then Bungie decides to drop 2 new trailers on us for exotic weapons, as well as exotic armor, which is absolutely insane, which by the way, we're going to talk about those after we finish the TWAB. Because I was already supposed to do that yesterday, but by the time I finished recording and doing all the editing and stuff, I just wasn't feeling it. Anyways, wait a second. We're giving warlocks what? Gauntlets that spread poison through hordes of enemies? I want some. The ability to shift using the Mask of Bacchus looks pretty sweet for hunters. Yeah, everything looks sweet for them. In just a little over a month, you may find yourself a new favorite exotic in the wild. Hunters, let me just ask you guys something. Why is it that Bungie loves you guys so much? Like, I feel like Bungie has such a bias towards hunters for giving them all of the exotics. They got everything that was cool in the trailer. Like, come on now. You got the Mask of Bacchus. You got, well, actually, never mind. That second exotic that you guys got was pretty trash. I mean, the double throwing knives and whatever. Yeah, that's honestly gonna be pretty useless. Unless you can hit those shots and make some good plays out of that. I think that's the only thing that exotic is going to be used for, is just plays and clips. But other than that, you guys got it pretty good. But Titans, on the other hand, we got screwed over, man. Like, holy crap. We'll talk about it later. Burn Bright New Light. Over the last year, there's been a lot of great feedback about the new players in Destiny 2. Currently, players are given a single mission to become acquainted with the basic gameplay and then let loose in the tower without much direction on what to do or where to go. This led to some confusion, as many players didn't exactly know where to start. Who's that robot so meticulously cleaning that auto rifle? What do I do with these engrams? And what is a Zavala? To be honest though, I really don't even know what Zavala is. I think he's like an Awoken or something like that. All I know is that he's bald, alright? The team has been working to restructure the on-ramp for Destiny 2, and today we'll be giving a small glimpse into the New Light experience. So for all you New Light players, this is for you. Starting November 10th, players will start in the same way almost all of us have. A ghost will be hunting for their guardian, they'll stumble upon you, and they'll revive you for the first time. What's different now is that you won't immediately find a ship, rather you'll stumble into a guardian in the wild. Shaw Han is his name, and he's on a mission to investigate the Hive and what they're up to on the Cosmodrome. He'll show you the ropes and help you find your way amongst the gameplay and systems of Destiny 2. As a new player, you'll spend the first few missions getting acquainted with the state of the world in Destiny 2. You'll have opportunities to take out a few weapons for a spin, find engrams, and try on different armor, and see our progression systems, and have some time to learn how to navigate the user interface, to understand quests, bounties, collectibles, and more. All of this will happen before you even set foot in the tower, and our hope is that this refreshed New Light experience will give a much warmer feel to Guardians as they play Destiny 2 for the first time. With the Cosmodrome coming out of the DCV, this gave us the perfect opportunity to overhaul our player experience. For veteran players, this will be a stroll through memory lane. While the Plague Lands are strictly quarantined per Vanguard orders, you'll still be able to explore much of what you remember from your first days as a Guardian. Running through the Moth Yards, collecting spin metal, heading down the stairs of the steeps to face off against powerful Hive Knights, and more. There will be occasional moments of discovery, like stumbling upon a lost sector that you never knew was there. If you're an existing player and would like to go through the New Light quest, it will also be available to you on November 10th. We're excited to see how the New Light players react to the New Light experiences, and for many of you to get your boots back on the ground in the Cosmodrome. Eyes up, Guardian. Wow, okay, that's pretty cool what they're going to be doing with the entire revamp on the New Light missions. So okay, you're going to meet someone named Shaw, and he appears to be a hunter. I'll show him up on screen right now, but he's trying to figure out what's going on with the Hive on the Cosmodrome, and I think it's a really good idea to have an NPC as like a guide for the New Light players. I see that definitely makes things easier, but not only that, veteran players who remember the Cosmodrome, like me, are going to get to explore it again. I think that's so sick, bro. One thing though, the Plague Lands, which are going to be quarantined, which I'm assuming is because of Siva, because I really don't understand why else it would be quarantined, could be a potential storyline, I'm not gonna lie. And for those who don't know, the Plague Lands is a place where the Rise of Iron campaign took place. I'm really excited to see where the story unfolds from here. We're a little over a month out from Beyond Light, 33 days to be precise. We have quite a bit to cover between now and then, from sandbox updates to how various economies are going to be updated. Sandbox is always a hot topic of discussion, and today we'll be diving a bit deeper into the ways you customize your gameplay experience through your armor mods. Armor mods are used to elevate your reload speeds, ability regen, and more to higher levels. In November, some of the mods you commonly use are being tuned. Some mods will be buffed while others will be removed altogether. Here we're going to dive into a patch note preview of sorts with snippets from developer commentary from the development team. First up, energy type requirements. All of the weapon oriented armor mods, i.e. hand cannon loader, fusion rifle ammo finder, etc. have been changed to be any energy type. As a result of the above change, all arc charged with light mods now activate their second perk if you have any other equipped mods on the same armor piece, or if you have any arc charged with light mod socketed in any other armor piece you are wearing. Removing the energy type requirements from weapon focused mods has been a consistent piece of community feedback since Armor 2.0 launched. However, doing so meant that every mod socket would be displaying 3 times as many mods at a time, which would become cumbersome. Enhanced Mod Rebalancing. All mods that have enhanced versions of that mod, i.e. enhanced hand cannon loader, have had the base mod's efficiency increased to match that of the enhanced version of that mod. As a result, those enhanced mods have been deprecated and the base mod's energy costs have been adjusted upwards slightly, but are still lower than the equivalent enhanced mods. Some mods have moved to different slots to create more competition for mod sockets across armor pieces. For example, the Fast and Ready mods have moved to the arm socket. So in essence, we are making enhanced mods cheaper and more accessible and deprecating the lesser mods. Now we get into the raid mods. Starting in Season 12, the Last Wish, Garden of Salvation, and the upcoming Beyond Light raid armors will now drop with a 5th dedicated armor mod socket that is exclusively for the related raids. Last Wish and Garden of Salvation armor acquired prior to Season 12 will not have this dedicated armor socket, but will be able to use the right mods related to that raid. Anti-Taken mods from the Last Wish will only function in the Last Wish raid. Anti-Hive mods from the Leviathan will be deprecated. Anti-Fallen mods from the Scourge of the Past will be deprecated as well. So the reasoning for them doing this is to make the armor more valuable as a reward and to make the armor more craftable once you get it out of the raid for builds. Combat mods. All armor released in Beyond Light and Season 12, all Last Wish and Garden of Salvation armor acquired starting in Season 12, and all Armor 2.0 exotic armor pieces, including those already possessed by players, will have a combat style mod socket. In Season 12, this socket will accept all charged with light mods and Warmind Cell mods. All Armor 2.0 acquired during Season 8 through 11 have had their seasonal mod sockets replaced with a single unified legacy mod socket that can be socketed with all charged with light mods, all Warmind Cell mods, all Nightmare Hunt mods, and all Garden of Salvation and Last Wish mods. And with that, we've come to an end for our armor mod patch note preview. In the coming weeks, we'll shift focus to the arsenal. We have had a handful of weapon archetypes that are being tuned with some hefty changes and may surprise you. Stay tuned. See? That means that we could get a 110 and a 140 RPM hand cannon buff. I'm very excited for what's going to come next, but that seems to be it for the TWAB, guys. But that's going to be a wrap for me today, guys, and I know. I said that we were going to be talking about some of the new exotics coming and what my thoughts were on them. I think it would just be better if I just made a complete video like I was going to do yesterday, so sorry for that. That should be coming out like later on this weekend. If not, just stay tuned on the community tab for more. But if you guys want to follow my socials and get in touch with me, links are in the description below. And if you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button. I enjoyed making it for you. And with that being said, I'll see you guys later. Peace.